Welcome to Rate My Gadget, and we will show you how to replace a parasol on a Patio umbrella. So this one was purchased from John Lewis. You can still get these now, and the links are at the bottom. But this one, very similar to most parasols. If I just show you, hold on. And no matter what you do to these cloths, you can try and put them in the washing machine or whatever, but in the washing machine. But they just, once they're mouldy, and usually they don't last more than a couple of winters. What you need to do is you can buy these replacements that are very cheap off eBay, and there's links at the bottom for the replacement. And what you need to do is measure between the points at the end to know what the diameter is, and then also count the number of spokes. So this one here is a 6-spoke, and then you can go on the eBay and buy the different colours you want, and I'll show you in this video how you replace it, which is really easy. So here we go, here's the Horizon parasol cover, and this is what you'll see. So this link is on eBay, you can have it in different colours, but here we go. So you've got your 6 prongs and you've got your diameter there. So that's why it's quite important to measure that quite accurately, so when you put it back on. So let's see if I've measured it accurately. Okay. So first of all, bring the cover back down and collapse it into one piece. And what you want to do is you want to make sure that the cover is unpinned from all the arms. Okay. So you're pulling all of these arms out now one by one. Now remember, as you go along, count them off. So that's 2, that's 3 there, that's 4, that's 5, and there's 6. So now what you've got is the cloth completely free. But as you'll see, it's still connected at the top. So this is the hardest bit, which isn't really hard, but it's the bit that you need to consider. So now, at the top, you can see it's a bit rusty. You've got these 2 spring points, and what that does, when you push them in, you can pull this out, and there you go. Okay, so now it's hanging from the rope there, down there. So the rope goes in, down, connects to the handle. And what you want to do is that rope on the inside, go underneath and inside. You want to disconnect this so the whole thing, you're disconnecting the rope from the umbrella top. So let me show you how you do that. So if you go under, so here we go. So there's the rope coming down inside, and what you'll find is either one of 2 things. The rope is either tied with a knot at the bottom, or it's got a little plastic plunger. See, you can get a knife or something, get it underneath that plastic plunger, and then you start pulling it away. So hold on, got that bit off. You're trying to lever off the cap, and underneath that cap, hold on. So undo it. So here we go. You can see. Oh, it's not in focus, but you can see there's the knot at the end. Okay. There you go, untied, and then that bit will just fall off the bottom, like so. And then what you can do is you can pull the whole unit away. Okay, like I said, pull it all away, and what happens is it leaves the string dangling. Now, it's really simple. Put it on its top. So now you've got it looking like this. Okay. And then the last thing to do is, because you've pulled them all off their arms, is just lift the thing away from the cloth, and that's it. It's lifted away from the cloth. So there you go. So this is how you can remove it if you want to try and wash it. And the replacing of it is the other way round, putting it on top. And like I said, it links. Turn the frame round so that it's now right way up. So this is the top bit, and what you're trying to do is put the parasol on top of it. Now some of them, these covers, you need to snip a very slight hole to let this through. Others already have the hole cut in. Most of them don't, because they let you do that yourself. So just get a very sharp scissors and cut a little square hole, and I'll show you how to do that. So this is a bit where you want to be careful. So put the middle bit, so what you'll have is the top of the parasol, and then as central as possible, you could even get a marker out. Where the stitching is, you want a line and just cut it in the middle, okay? And then you cut it in a square so that you can poke it through. So there we go. So if you fold it over on itself, so you've got a semicircle, and you want to cut down the middle. Don't cut it too big. Sorry about the camera, I don't know what it's doing. Don't cut it too big, and then you do it in the other direction, so it's a cross. So there you go. So you cut it across, and then you push it over, and you want to push it so that you can see those little lugs that you had before. Okay, now you're ready to put the string down the middle and tie it back up again. So I won't, let me turn it this way. Right, let me start that again. So there you go. So you want to pull it through. You've now chopped that hole, so you've chopped it in across. You want to make sure you can see these lugs, and then what you do is you get a bit of string, feed it through, tie the knot, and then put it back together. It's pretty self-explanatory, really. Make sure the cloth is round the right way. So what you'll find is it's pretty obvious. The inside bit you should be able to see all the kind of flapping and stitching. So you should be able to see these holes on the inside bit, because that's where you put the arms. You'll soon know if you've got it round the wrong way. Okay, hope it helps. Links at the bottom to the cover and to this parasol as well, if you're interested. Okay, thanks all, bye bye. Here we go, so I thought I'd show you. It's a bit awkward because you do have to hold the whole weight of it up, but there's the knot in the bottom. You put the cloth and you pin them down, so it's quite useful to have it, I'll show you, half open like that, so you can move the arms around. And then don't forget to put the cap back on underneath the bottom. So it may be a bit fiddly pulling the string back through, because it's best to have someone hold the frame while you're pulling the string and then tying the knot. It is doable on your own, but it's just easier with two. Alright, hope it helps. Please like, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.